Be humble to yourself. In life, we are often told to be humble toward others, to respect people, to lower our pride, to stay kind even when others aren't. But sometimes, the hardest person to be humble with is yourself. Because being humble to yourself means facing your own truth, without pretending, without excuses. It means admitting that you don't always have it all together, and that sometimes, you also get lost. It's having the courage to look in the mirror and say, I'm still learning. Being humble to yourself is not weakness. It's the purest form of strength, because it takes strength to admit that you're not perfect. It takes courage to acknowledge that you made mistakes, and maturity to forgive yourself for them. It's saying, I was wrong, but I can still grow. I was hurt, but I can still heal. I fell, but I can still rise. You see, pride can build walls, walls that block growth, walls that hide pain, walls that stop you from being real. But humility builds bridges. It connects you to your purpose, to your peace, and to your potential. When you're humble to yourself, you stop competing with people. You start focusing on progress, not perfection. You start valuing small wins, quiet efforts, and simple moments that shape who you are. You learn to celebrate growth even when it's invisible to others. Being humble doesn't mean thinking less of yourself, it means understanding yourself more deeply. It's knowing that your worth doesn't depend on titles, likes, or validation. It's realizing that being real is far more beautiful than being impressive. So remind yourself every day. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to rush your journey. You don't need to be perfect to deserve peace. All you need is honesty within, faith in your process, and humility in your heart. Because at the end of the day, humility is what keeps your soul grounded when success comes. And what keeps your heart strong when life breaks you down. Be humble when you win. Be humble when you fail. Be humble when you're praised, and even more humble when you're criticized. And most importantly, be humble to yourself. Because self-humility is the foundation of self-love, self-growth, and true peace.